What's going on, everyone? What's going on, people in the chat? Oh, we are random with this. Random as random can be.
Did you move, or have you been in the same spot since?
I've been in the same spot all day, pretty much. No, I was downstairs prepping for radio shows and spots and stuff all day. Now I'm here. Now I'm here hanging out with my son Ian, watching a little football. I just read to the 6-year-old. We read some Dogman. He's super excited for the Dogman movie coming out in January.
Dogman.
Yes, Dogman. It's by Dave Filoni. It's the same guy who did the Captain Underpants stuff.
I've heard of Stickman. Have you heard the Stickman book?
I don't know that I have.
Stickman. Run something like that. You're gonna have to look that one up.
Bob, tonight I'm drinking the Wolcott you gave me. You sent me.
Ooh. Nice.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Special release. Number 74 of the series.
Oh, it's actually numbered?
Yeah.
Wow.
The chat is all of a sudden like, wait, Scott was having some drinks on Wednesday night and Thursday night. Does he have a problem? No, I don't. I don't.
That's what they all say.
Hey guys, I do like a good whiskey, but
tis the season, you know. Tis the season.
Yeah. No, it was the last drink I had was probably last Saturday night, and then I had a couple drinkies last night and one drinky tonight. It is what it is.
Ooh, I like that.
Do you like that I have the game on back here, right behind me?
I got it right over there.
I have it on in front of me, but my window
on purpose.
My window is almost a perfect like full screen view of the game for the people that are watching.
So we won't lose viewers based on the football game.
They'll just have to like cross their eyes or something to make it look backwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. You know what we need to do? I've never met Zach in real life. Chalupa Batman Zach. You've met him a few times, multiple times.
Yeah.
He's been avoiding
the chat.
He might be. He Faith, that's awesome. I've never met him in real life, but I would like him to make a drinky for me. I would very much enjoy that. We should have him on some night to talk about drinks, talk about his book.
Yes. I'm sure he'd come on anytime that he is not daddy daycare or working.
Yeah, he could. So my son came over to me as right before we were gonna go live, and he's like, "Can you pull up the college playoff bracket? Because I want to do this bracket like NCAA tournament style before it starts on Saturday." And I'm like, "Yes, I can." That sounds cool. Ian loves his brackets, don't you, Ian?
Yeah.
He said
that sounds like a lot of fun. That sounds like a lot of fun.
It is.
Maybe we should put one out.
Yeah, we could. This is the one I pulled up for him. I'll throw it there. Whoosh. That's a pretty good looking one.
What's the site?
What was that?
What site are you using?
That's just an image, bro. I don't know.
Oh.
I'll save this image. Sometimes I hang around my son too much, and he's 11, so I'll say bro every once in a while because they say bro a lot. They also say chill down a lot. What else do you say, Ian? All right. they have their own language. Yeah.
I wouldn't even try to understand.
I know. I'm going to mute for a second to ask.
That's a great idea. I mean, even the chat knows it's not a great idea to mute and just
Yeah,
me be the only one.
in basketball, when you have really tight defense and stuff, like when you're really you're like, get on them, be tight on them. They call them strapping them up. Strap them up.
Oh, we
That's
locked
what
them down.
tight
We
defense-
locked them down. We locked them down.
Exactly. Lock them down. Yeah, no, they're strap them up. Strap them up.
Strap them up. What are you tying your shoes?
It's a new era, man. It's a new
I
era.
would definitely
Same thing, just slightly different lingo.
I don't know. Strap them up.
Yeah, that's what I asked him. I wanted to make sure I got the terminology right. Yeah, when you're lockdown defense, you're strapping them up.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It's the same thing. It's like the same thing. Am I wrong, chat? I mean, it's pretty much the same thing.
No, sounds right to me. You got
Yeah. So the chat last night. Was it last night that they decided that this would be the playoffs this year? This is what they decided the playoffs would be this year. Let's see if I can.
Oh, you've got it there, right?
Yeah, that didn't work. I'll try to bring it back up. But they decided that would be the playoffs. Where is it? Where'd it go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. What do we think of this, chat? I get it. But man, I want to watch all of those games. I don't know that that's how it's going to shake out, but I'm all in on wild card weekend. I'm all in on divisional weekend. Gosh, I'm excited for the playoffs this year. I think mostly it's that I feel like the teams that I feel are the strongest are kind of going through some stuff. For example, the Lions are going just so many injuries and so many on defense that the one team that seems a little bit above the rest though right now for me is probably Buffalo. I don't know that the Chargers can hang with Baltimore either, honestly. I don't think so at all. But the divisional round is consistently probably my favorite round to watch.
Yeah, that's a good one. I definitely like the conference finals for each.
Mm-hmm.
That is definitely that's always a lot of fun because it's always on Sunday and they change the times up, so it's like a 6 o'clock start.
One full day of fun.
Yeah. It's and it's back to back. You never have to wait. I do like that one.
My buddy Thor invites me over to watch bowl games every year and usually invites me over to watch the national championship every year. And I've never gone, but I think this might be the year I go. It's just never worked out very well time-wise. But I'm excited for the playoffs this year. I had an idea.
That's why we're here. It's because Scott said so.
Yes. If I say let's randomly do something, we're very easygoing people. We like giving stuff away. We like hanging out.
And if we just happen to be around, let's go.
First off, yes, I absolutely, despite the 21-13 score and the way it's looked so far, I think it's still anyone's game. Completely anyone's game. I had an idea, a beat Ian contest, but Ian gets an advantage that makes him tough to beat. And it's kind of an elimination style through the playoffs where it's similar to a one and done that we do for the playoff contest, but it's going to be a separate contest. But Ian gets an extra player each week. What do you think? What do you think about that, Bob? Ian gets an extra player each week.
Like a double tight end?
Yeah, he gets 6 players. Everybody else gets 5. and you have to. And if you beat him, you get to move on to the next week.
It might be tough.
It's good. It would be tough, but Ian's going to get an extra player. So
yeah, I mean, I was going to say a half player.
I don't know how you make it half player.
A half player, so you have Mahomes. He gets 32 points. All of a sudden, you have 16 extra points.
Interesting.
I think a full. I mean, if it's a full extra quarterback, that's a big advantage, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm just thinking ease of making it easy for me to have
easy
to work.
Score. Well, I mean, you're just you only have to change hits.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's probably true. It's probably not too hard to do a half a score, but I feel like that score could be like a 6-point advantage.
Yeah, it could.
I want it to be in the realm where it's hard to advance each week, so that the final week there aren't a whole lot of people playing.
I was just playing devil's advocate. Let's go for it.
Yeah, this is what I meant by it. He gets an extra flex.
Right, but not a super flex.
Right, not a super flex. He gets an extra flex.
Okay.
So my first thought of this beat Ian challenge was he picks his, like, it's everybody plays the same amount, like 5 players. He picks his 5 and nobody else can pick them. But that's just too hard to manage. You know, like if he picks Josh Allen.
Especially when it gets down.
Yeah, no one else can take Josh Allen, especially when it gets to the Super Bowl, right?
Right.
So, scampers. Oh my gosh. I don't even have words right now. So the quarterbacks this year, I mean, Allen and Hurts are obviously still up there, but man, it's, if you're in keeper leagues, Superflex keeper leagues especially, keeping quarterbacks was just rough this year. I kept in my home league. Let me tell you, keeping guys like Anthony Richardson and Stroud, the upside there, but what actually happened, it can't even, it's not even measurable on this screen of what happened with those. So my home league, Paul Charchi and my buddy and I are in the home league here. We came in the 2 worst teams in the league this year. It's literally our job to do this thing. We are the 2 worst teams in the league this year because 3 of my keepers were Richardson, Laporta, and Pitts. So I was dead in the water. It's just going to happen. I know one of his was Ramondre Stevenson. That couldn't have helped. I think another might have been Tank Bigsby. Oof. Yeah. Did you freeze, Bob, or you just
No. I was reading something. No,
that's a good thing to do. Let's read something while we're on a 2-person show.
Yes. Well, I mean, yeah, I tell you, I'm a great 5th wheel. Where's the other 3?
I texted some people.
I mean, you know who said they'd come hang out with us was Cooter Doodle. Where's she?
Do you want me to text her?
Hang out. She said to come hang out. I said we'd give away a Rodman jersey if she came on.
I'm texting her. Amanda, want to hang on the Fantasy Cares live stream.
Like, people think we're on break, but because there's only 200 teams left in SFB, but we got to prep for. There's a playoff league now.
Yeah, we've really become a year-round thing.
Yeah. No, I noticed.
So I don't want to give these away yet, but I do think it'd be fun to open them.
Okay. So
because I feel like I know this is the economical business management / finance side guy of me.
That's your strong suit, right?
I mean, those were my degrees, right? But like in my head, I'm like, when we do give these away, we should give them away. Like people should win 3 of them because they're these cute little these little figurines, right? People should win 3 of them at a time, right?
Do that math because there's 25 of them or 24 of them.
24.
Okay. There's 24 of them.
By the way, they smell like that, like early 90s plastic. That's the smell they give off. I think
I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you what the ones I got, the knockoffs, smell like.
Can the chat agree with me? How old are you? Are you old enough to be like, if I say that early 90s plastic smell, are you like, yeah, we get it? Yeah. I'm very curious the age of our chat right now because my wife and I totally get it.
I'm gonna say most of them are still in their 30s.
So that's what these smell like right when you open them up, and it goes away quick. But that's what they smell like right when you open them up. So Ian opens one up every morning, so it's pretty nice. Ian, can you bring me a couple of those?
Yeah, of course.
Callan wakes me up to ask because I have my own of Star Wars.
You can.
Or no, it's
say hi.
It's of no. I have DC. They got me a DC character one.
Oh,
which is very. I mean, they get what they want, and it becomes mine. So he wakes me up to ask me if he can open it.
I like that a lot of people are throwing their ages in the chat.
Ooh. There's a chat? Where?
I'm 45, chat. It feels like a lot of the chat is in a similar boat. Here's the Falcons one, Kirk Cousins. You can kind of, I have 9.5-inch hands. So if you can reference that, I don't know that you can reference that, but it's 9.5, 9.75, right in that range. Jordan Love, the Packers guy.
Is he? I got an offer from the guy I banned from SFB the other day.
Me? Did I offer
no,
you?
A different one. Matt Jacobson. So he put up like 220 points on me in the first round of the playoffs. Mm-hmm. And then he wins a jersey and an SFB spot. And I said, no, he's out. He's banned. So then he sends me an offer for Josh Allen today that I couldn't get into one screenshot on my phone. It was so many draft picks on there.
It's one of those where you're like, you put it into the calculator and you need package adjustment because it's 10 players for.
I mean, it's a auction league, so it's dollars, but he made me have to do math. So now he's out for SFB 16 too now.
Well, I will be flat out honest. Once you go on that ban list, it is a lifetime thing until one of us takes you off.
I mean, if you're gonna send that many, put the amount in there. Like, write the amount in the comments. Don't make the person do math because that is the quickest way for a rejection. I sent it over to Russ and Zach, and they said, "Whoa, that's a lot," but it's not enough.
Jeez.
It was Jordan Love and Michael Pittman, and then like 3 seconds and 6 thirds. So that was a no thank you. I'll hold on to him.
Yeah, that's a lot. So one of the main shows I do a bunch of spots each week, various podcasts, radio, etc. So my main show that I do most weeks is Fantasy Football Weekly. It's been going for 30 years here in the Twin Cities. And we do a segment called 3 Tough Questions. And the third question is always trouble for me. And I wonder if Paul's watching. The third question is always trouble for me, or the third question for me. The third question in this week, they said, what is one player you can stash in Dynasty right now that's on waivers? And the possible options, I'm like, in real Dynasty leagues, these are owned 100%, you know? Like, like I don't know who we're helping because we have to go super deep. Like we have to go, like even guys like Eric All and Rasheen Ali and stuff they're probably rostered in most Dynasty leagues, wouldn't you think? Like the level deep you have to go to get players that are not rostered in Dynasty leagues is probably not helpful on a nationally syndicated radio show.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Obviously, John, in his leagues, they are not so deep in the rosters, so you have a little wiggle room to grab some players. But the best ball ones are very deep, you know?
Yeah. When that question was suggested, I said, like, given it's a national radio show and some people have shallower benches, guys like Luke McCaffrey and Rasheen Ali and Eric All, like, make sense. But who are we helping with that? Like the deep league dynasty guys or like the average league dynasty guys, they're all rostered. And the shallow league guys are like, who the hell is that? We're going to draft rookies that'll probably get them dropped anyway. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like that's a tough question for me.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I had my brother texted me today, and he hasn't texted me since draft season. So he's in the finals. I mean, he's in the semis, and he's like, Richardson or Herbert? And I said, well, what's the rest of your team look like? Because either you have the floor or you've got that ceiling. And I eventually landed on Richardson for him because Thursday night, who wants to play anyone? But that's the 2 times a year I hear from him, and he's like, who should I get on waivers? Who could you possibly have on waivers?
Yeah.
He was able to add Otten.
Nice. I love this comment of Lobby because this is it's quite literally what I said. Let's see if I can share it. I was like, I literally dropped Lobby in there. I was like, yep. It's tough thinking of guys that shallow leaguers might want to consider, but deep leaguers, they're rostered everywhere. So I don't know. It's a tough one.
I mean, I just tried to win an Ed McCaffrey jersey.
Bosh, come on.
Start sits. Are you coming in?
Honestly, I think Smart is rostered everywhere at this point.
Start sits with John Bosch. That sounds like a great show. Start sit questions equal 100-yard rush replay. But what if you didn't see the first one?
I'm not joking. I made those comments, but I would say in the vast majority of dynasty leagues, all of those guys are already taken. Oh, Vidal. Let's go. No, my God. He missed the block. Oh. You can see it right here if you're watching behind me. Vidal. Come on, Vidal. Kimani Gordon Vidal Sassoon. Missed the block there.
So
just, oh my God, it's so ugly watching him miss that block. Oh Jesus. Oh, Peyton cannot like that. Or not Peyton. Harbaugh. Harbaugh cannot like that. Oh, and Haskins is in on the next play. Oh. Yeah. I'm trying to read the chat while
you are a chat reader because you know where it is.
I do know where the chat is. I would love for a chat person to want to come on and just hang out with us.
I mean,
They never do.
No,
they never do. We would send them the link. We would totally send them the link.
We sent them a link. I mean, what? I think it's happened once in 3 years.
That feels accurate. Chat, if you were to win a super tiny mini, does Alan want to come on? Mini Funko Pop. See how little it is? Who would you want? What team would you want to win it from? This one's Lamar.
I really would. You know which one I really want is like a Derek Carr on the Saints.
DK Metcalf.
I mean, you could really. Oh, you should probably just send Derek Carr right to Amanda.
Let's see if we can find benched players. Here's all right. Amanda has not texted me back yet. If I had a Rashid Shaheed, she would definitely want that.
Right, but that I'm saying.
Here's Derek Carr. And done. Do you want?
Wait,
do you want Derek Carr?
Does Derek Carr get to go hang out with Ian's Derek Carr and like they just have their own little space in the house?
I'm actually pretty sure Ian would be okay just giving his Derek Carr away. Ian.
And the Chargers?
He said, "Yeah." Ian's like, "Yeah, you can give my Derek Carr away." All right.
Don't worry, he's tried a few times. Nobody's taken him.
Would you? Okay. All right. Okay, let's do this. Let's give away
my kids' toys.
Yeah, let's give away a Derek Carr mini Funko. All right.
Derek Carr mini Funko?
Yeah, this mini Funko Pop.
I mean, it is a Saints giveaway. We could throw in a Jamal Williams Saints jersey.
Okay. Whoa.
Oh, everyone that wants a Derek Carr Funko.
Okay. I don't know what that was, but all right. So should we spin this wheel and try to see who wins the Derek Carr mini Funko?
Sure. Nobody's signing up.
Why are people typing spiders in the chat?
I think they mean crickets. Crickets. Nothing. Nobody wants Carr? What are they? Oh. Why are they writing spiders? What did John say?
I would actually love the chat to explain to us why you're typing spiders, but I understand Spidey's the autocorrect for Jason.
No clue.
All right, should we spin the wheel to see who wins the Derek Carr mini Funk? My son Ian's Derek Carr Mini Funko.
Sure.
All right. All you have to do is have the name and done in the chat. All right. Ready to spin?
Do you need a musical?
I need a drum roll because this is the entire chat is on.
It's not official without the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing's official without the music.
Okay, let's see who wins. Woo! And done. And wins the Derek Carr mini Funko.
I'm back on my streak. I picked that one.
All right, now I got to remove Dunn from the chat. Only Dunn could win on the next one. I'm gonna write that down. Send Ann the Derek Carr mini Fungo.
Yeah, I gotta go to UPS tomorrow, anyways. So that's why I figure let's go.
Ian, I have 2 of them. I can send the other one. I have 2 of them, so I was just letting Ian know I could send the other one. He can keep his Derek Carr if he wants.
I'm sure he's ready for another. He's ready for next season's. You better order next year's now because they'll be sold out.
Does that mean some of these will give away on the random show and some in the advent show because they'll have different numbers and different teams?
That's a good point. Very good point. That is a very good point.
I'm fairly confident, and we will never remove you from the chat.
From the chat? No. It doesn't. I wouldn't even know how to do that. So
Jason wants the Eagles one. JB wants the Kirk Cousins one. Does he want the Kirk Cousins one? He's a Charlotte guy, right? He was originally New York, then North Carolina. Is he a Cousins fan or an Atlanta fan? I need the background story there. There is a Jefferson.
there is.
That might be mine. Just put it in my pocket that I don't have on this.
There's a JJ?
There's definitely a JJ.
Oh, yeah. I mean, who else are they going to put?
Ian, was there a Buccaneer?
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be Baker.
It was Mike Evans.
Mike Evans.
Oh, all right. That's fine, too.
I don't know what John means by this. Can the chat help us out? Can John help us out? Shh. Sidebar. Can the chat help us out? I'm not sure what was meant.
None of the ideas are charitable.
Honestly, this might be true. I don't know if you saw this the other night when we did it might have been a Wednesday night show, it might have been an advent calendar, but Ian had a game set up between his Funkos, and Derek Carr was the only player on the sidelines. He didn't want Derek in the game.
Well, because there was an odd number of people on the side and leave 1% out.
He says because there was an odd number of people, and if he had to leave one person out. John, come on the live stream. Come on the live stream. We got a game here, by the way. 5-point game.
We need your help, John.
Chat is playing along.
We need your help.
Charge texted me that he's in his pajamas, and I'm like, perfect.
Yeah,
come on, or come on the show. Absolutely.
absolutely, definitely. We're just hanging out, watching the game, and we haven't given anything away really, besides
We really haven't.
a 3-inch Funko.
I will be completely honest. This is not 3 inches.
Two. Hey,
I'm gonna
I'm
go.
Irish.
I think it's maybe 1. I'm gonna check this out.
I bet it's 1.5.
Yeah, I came back quick because I realized I left Bob alone with the chat for. With. All right, we're gonna go here. It is
1.5.
1 3/4. 1 3/4 inches.
Yeah, not bad.
What are you laughing about over there?
Because never mind.
Sometimes this kid laughs at things that I don't think he should laugh at.
Yeah, sometimes they grow up really fast.
Yep. That 11, 12-year-old middle school kids start laughing at things. Oh boy.
Yep. So, John, how should we give something away?
Yeah, get John. What can we give away? Should we give away some of those SFB 14 shirts that Russ has?
Can I can pull up what might be in stock.
See, the problem with this, Ann, is that I have basically none of the prizes at my house. So I'm just going to have to send you this from me personally.
Make sure you use a bubble mailer.
Oh, yeah, because this is super fragile.
Fragile. Yes. That is exactly what you need to use. We have shirts. We have.
Do we have any Boston hats left?
I gave Russ should have some. I gave some to the Marines that helped with the Toys for Tots.
Good call.
So I gave out the rest at shopping. It's like, and one of them was the Yankee fan, and he still put it on. Let's see. We could give away. He's got limited sizes, though. That's the only problem with that. It's like lucky size. Oh, are they saying? I mean, there are 2 more wrapped pylons behind me.
I'm willing to send someone 10 football guys koozies.
I mean, there are.
Bosch is no Scott Fish when it comes to the graphic design work, but he's up there. I'm the graphic designer of all graphic designers.
Koozies. I don't have any koozies. I do have this, however, and I want to figure out how we're gonna do something with this.
Ian, are you doing extra credit?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to figure out how we're gonna do something with 90s bingo.
I'm all in. I'm all in. Am I allowed to play? Because I would like to play.
I think what we're gonna have to do is set up a campaign, and we will send sheets to people. And I think we have to do a live bingo night. You can have some of that at bingo night, yeah.
No. I Austin Greg. I generally drink. I like ice in mine, so it's just the Wolcott neat ice in it.
And the winner of 30 koozies is John Bosch. He wants 30 koozies.
I like that most nights I ask Ian what if he's doing homework, and he's like, "I'm done with my homework. I'm doing extra credit." That's enjoyable.
Show you.
No, you don't need to show me your extra credit.
So
I know.
So how do we collect everyone in the chat? We collect their name and send them a koozie.
That's a lot of work for me. And that's a lot of stamps.
No, we can give it away to 30 different people. I mean, it'd be so much easier if he came on to explain what he's trying to accomplish. Like,
John, can you come on the live stream?
Like, I'm just gonna copy the whole list, paste, and remove duplicates. That's what I'm gonna do, and then we'll give out koozies that way.
Yeah.
You want to come over here and tell people who you think will win each division? Yep. I'll throw it on here. Here's the mouse.
Yep.
There's the divisions.
Well, I mean, I know.
Tell people who I know you know. I'm gonna go grab the koozies.
All right.
Yeah, because Ian, you got to take over the show because I'm not the talker.
All right.
So you need to tell everyone.
I'm gonna start with the AFC East with the Bills, Dolphins, Jets, and Patriots. This one's pretty straightforward because the Bills have already clinched the division, so I mean I can't say anything about that. Same with the Chiefs, the AFC West. The AFC North, on the other hand, I actually think that the Ravens are going to take this division. I don't know why. That's just what my gut's telling me. I feel like the Steelers are the better team, but I see the Ravens knocking off the Steelers. I think it's this week, maybe not next week. Maybe it's next week. I'm pretty sure it's this week. I think the Ravens could take the division, and then the Texans also already clinched the AFC. The AFC, whatever it's called, the AFC South. And then NFC East. It's I don't know if the Eagles have clinched the NFC East yet, but it's gonna be the Eagles. I don't know why they wouldn't take it.
I think the Eagles would have to win out or lose out, and the Commanders win out, and then a whole lot of help.
Yeah.
For that not to happen.
NFC West. A couple weeks ago, I actually thought that the Niners still had a chance. I feel like they were gonna get like a mid-season, like go on like late season run and take the division, but that just didn't happen.
Too many injuries.
Yeah. And it's either the Rams or the Seahawks. Cardinals are also in it, but that's a hard one. But I'm gonna have to go with the Rams. I don't know.
I think they're the scariest playoff team. Like, I don't want to face the Rams in the playoffs at this point.
The Rams, when healthy, they're one of the best teams in the league. NFC North.
I mean, I think Tampa Bay is the team nobody wants to face.
Yeah.
I think they're up there too.
That's a good point. Baker Mayfield is scary sometimes. NFC North, I'm pretty sure the Packers actually still have a chance with like a Vikings and Lions tie in Week 18 and like a bunch of random stuff. I'm sorry, but I know both teams are 12-2, but I'm gonna go with the Lions.
Okay, you can leave now.
All right, I'm sorry.
You can leave now after that Lions
All right,
blasphemy.
yeah.
I'm just kidding. I love you, buddy.
Where is he from?
Where's Ian from?
Yeah, you sure? You sure you're in Minnesota?
I actually think the Lions too. We're not just Minnesota fans.
Well, you're trained. You're trained.
I think we're both realists too. You know, it's the Lions are. I just feel the Lions are the better team.
Yeah.
it's just what it is.
And then NFC South, it's going to be the Buccaneers. I have faith in Michael Penix, though.
Really,
Mhm.
you did. He did like Penix coming out.
Yeah. I don't know why. He just looked good. He just looked good in college. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Go back to your extra credit work.
Love you.
Wow, extra credit work.
He's a straight A student.
No, not anymore.
Yeah, with that one grade today.
Yeah,
he feels he did bad on his science test today. So.
I mean, I've got every name now that.
Oh, this is one answer he probably would have gone off on for like 10 minutes.
Oh, maybe we need to get him back.
Who is going to win the 2025 Royal Rumble? The smile on his face.
That question
He thinks it's really hard. He's really hard.
Oh, is he thinking about it and going to come back with a real answer? Or?
He might, but so because I have so many of these, I feel like it's fair to send 4 koozies and 3 stickers to 4 different people. Because I have 16, 17 koozies and about 12 or so stickers.
Mm-hmm.
You get a Football Joe sticker.
Who scored?
Herbert to
I didn't see who caught it.
Darius Davis.
Palmer?
It looked like at the end there, it looked like Darius Davis had the ball. They just circled Darius Davis.
That's who caught it.
Oh, a little wheel route. Nice. Like I said, gonna be a close game. Man, SFB people who have the kick returning and the touchdown from Darius Davis there. That's an SFB boost. Nice wheel route. I'm a fan of a good wheel route. I enjoy a wheel route.
I mean,
I have never rooted for Michael Burton so hard. He had one earlier, so.
the overhit.
So I have four sets of 4 Football Guys koozies and 3 stickers. 7 items. Should we give those away? Can we? Do people in the chat want those? I'll put them on a wheel. What are you laughing at?
Sure. I mean, why not? I mean, I heard pylon a couple times, but do you want to risk that again?
I mean, I will send these out. We can give more stuff. You know how much stuff we can give away? We can just give stuff away.
I'm all for it.
That was
I'm all for it. I mean, I can go grab a bin over there and we can like take a look and see what's inside. I don't even know what's inside. Or this bin here. Look at that. NFL Uno cards.
Ooh. Yeah, this is the key. Russ isn't here to stop us, Bob. We can just give stuff away.
Let's do it.
All right.
Whatever.
If you want
Like Russ said, he was going
These
to bed.
football guys, koozies and stickers. Put FBG in the chat, and I'll throw your name on the wheel, and I'll spin it 4 times, and I will just send out 4 of them. That doesn't preclude you to any other prizes, but
we got more office trivia.
yep. Jeez. There's a lot more names than I expected.
So I copied and pasted the whole chat. The only problem is I can't get the timestamp off of their name.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it'd be them and then what time they commented. There's got to be a simpler way. Or someone should invent a simpler way.
Yes. And also, someone who hasn't been drinking a bunch of whiskey should be typing this.
I'll just copy and paste the names from the list into a wheel.
No, you're fine. I got it.
I mean, I know I'm fine, but
The best part of the show was when Scott was typing.
yes, Scott was typing and Bob was still
And Bob
not
was
talking.
there.
Yes, Bob was still not there. He was there, but he wasn't. I mean that's kind of like what my wife says sometimes. You're here, but you're not listening. I go, yeah.
Gosh, this is more than we're here earlier today.
Well, yeah, because we can have fun and do whatever.
Ooh, don't type your name twice, please.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, I notice, but Jets.
Close that. So we sent about $6,000 worth of toys to the hospital that Sal works at today. And I would say about a third of them should have arrived today. I haven't checked in on that. Yes, expected delivery, all kinds of deliveries tomorrow.
Yeah, that's just incredible. I love that we. There's sometimes for me it feels so incredibly surreal, and it's because of the people in the chat and you, Bob, and well, a lot of you, Bob, and John and Russ and Zach and everyone. Just it's incredible to think of the early days when it was just a simple, tiny little GoFundMe, and I went shopping with like $400, $800 and donated to Toys for Tots. And it was such a small little thing. And now we're able to not just help so much for Toys for Tots. We're able to help like children's like wings at hospitals and stuff, and we're able to help food pantries and animal shelters and domestic violence and just we're not helping domestic violence national coalition against domestic violence, but just so many things we're able to do now because of this community helping us grow to this point. It's just
so
sometimes I just don't have words. Sometimes it's almost too emotional, honestly. Like
it's awesome. It really is.
Yeah,
and it feels good.
I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. It's just, it's so incredible the amount of good we're able to do with this stupid little hobby of ours now.
And be able to share with the chat the people that make this happen.
Yeah.
Like some of the letters that we'll get we should probably post more of them on the website.
We really should. The amount of Toys for Tots, like just Toys for Tots alone, to be able. There are certain people that go shopping for us, and we will get emails, letters, etc., from those Toys for Tots like chapters, and they will be like, "We doubled our donations this year because of you." You know, like that is insane to me that the fantasy community made it so this location, who previously got like $5,000 worth of toys, all of a sudden they get like 10, 12, whatever $1,000 worth of toys because of us, because of me, because of you, because of Russ, because of John, because of every single person in the chat, because of the fantasy community. It's, oh my God, it's absolutely insane that we're able to help so much.
So the funny story about it, last night, I filled a cart with 107 items on Amazon to send to the hospital.
Yeah. And this is the Children's Life.
It's the Children's Life program where it goes to children that are just toys that go directly to children that are inpatient, whether it's cancer, could be diabetes, could be leukemia, any kind of illness. There's no like set. It's just a pediatric wing. So they can't get those type of things reimbursed by insurance. That's completely run through donations.
Insurance doesn't cover it.
Yes. So the hospital does it for all the kids, and it makes the stay adds a little bit of normalcy to it. So I filled the cart with 107 toys. I clicked by and realized that Russ had never signed us up for Prime. So none of the toys were going to get there before Christmas. So I had to go in, cancel the order, sign up for Prime, then refill the whole cart, and do it all over again. And at least we got about 85% of them will be there in time.
Nice. That's good. Man. But still, the amount of good we're able to do.
Just because of everyone listening right now. People that are putting up with us right now are the ones that deserve all the credit.
Yeah, seriously. Jeremy, Bo Nix actually has one of the highest deep ball completion rates in the league, which is absolutely insane to me, given that he was such a dink and duck passer in college at Oregon.
Really?
Yeah.
He does?
He does. I mentioned that on the show about 2 weeks ago on Fantasy Football Weekly. It was absolutely shocking to see. Alan, this is the same deal with me. Taking Ian and Malcolm from young ages to go and kind of realize what we are doing has just been absolutely incredible for me personally. So thank you to the community for putting me in a spot where I can share that with my kids.
Yeah, I mean, same thing. I mean, there's pictures of pre-COVID of my son shopping for the first time to now, and it's like, what a difference in size and their demeanor with it. And they start asking me in October, when are we going?
I think this next year is finally the year I have to do what you did last year, is get the kids' school or a bunch of the kids' friends. Like, I think Ian would like to take a bunch of his friends to go do it.
Yeah.
Maybe make an event of it, because
bring a toy, buy a toy, then go spend another $100.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll get so many kids to show up and fill a cart. It was a lot of fun that year.
I'm going to spin this 4 times now, Bob.
Okay. Do I need to do something?
You don't need to do anything. Can you write down the name that wins?
I can do that. I have a pen
Okay.
and I have a hand.
Okay. Well, you don't need to do it on your hand. Find paper and you can send me who it is and I'll look up their addresses or contact them. All right. Spin, 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 spin. Let's get rid of these.
We'll get a fresh post-it for this one.
JB Perry is going to win some Football Guys koozies and stickers.
Got it.
Thank you to Football Guys. Specifically Joe Bryant for coming to my home league draft and bringing those. I'm going to give them away. Give them away on the show.
Roll it again.
Let's remove him and roll it again. And it is Wilson. Wilson's going to win some as well. I'm going to put these back in the bag. Got that written down?
Got it. I even spelled it correctly.
Wilson 27 on Twitter, I believe.
Yeah, I even spelled it correctly.
You know, JB Wilson 20. Wilson, maybe. Do you know the Wilson? It is.
Yes, I have every name of anyone that commented right now, so I can find it. It is. Somewhere on there. I know it's in there.
Yeah, I think he's Wilson 27 or something on Twitter. But we know JB, but I'm just making sure we know the information. Gonna spin it 2 more times.
I got Wilson. He's all set.
Oh, Hayden Hurst is back this week. I figured he would be, but Charlene. Love to see Charlene win stuff. She's here all the time.
Charlene, got it.
All right, and the final spin. Congrats, Charlene. Is Retro Bowl fan. Boom. Several of the every show people jumping in, winning that. I like it. You got that down?
You got them all. I think right now is a good time to bet the money line on the Broncos.
Ooh. You gonna do that?
I certainly am. With a 25% boost. Done.
Well, yeah, Wilson, Retro, Charlene, and JB. Good. I like seeing that. Gus Edwards. The decaying corpse of Gus Edwards still in the backfield for the Chargers.
Yeah, he got me. I was in on him this year. I was grabbing him late. That was an SFB fail on my part.
Part of me just wants Vidal to take over. Gus has looked so old this year. Too bad JD got injured again.
So we sent 2 Nintendo Switches for the wing. We need some games, Ian.
I love that. It's one of my early years doing this. I got a cart full of game systems. I wiped Target out of all their game systems to send to this is definitely very sad, but to a terminal cancer ward, a kid's terminal cancer ward. But it was pretty great to at least send them, a bunch of systems so that they could enjoy playing those and stuff. God, the more I think
You know
about
what?
it, it's just incredibly sad. The more I think
There
about
was
it.
one thing I had in the cart, and I still may send it, was the inflatable TV screen with the projector that they could play on that.
Right, but man, where do they put that in the hospital?
I'm going to talk to Sal to find out if they got the room for it first. But it's in the saved cart part, because I think that would be a very enjoyable night, even if they do movie night or something. You know?
Yeah.
I think that would be a lot of fun.
Anything it takes to make any moment happier is good.
Yes.
Dang, we have nearly 1,000 people watching right now. Us talk about nothing.
Why? What do we do that people? Oh, we give away things, don't we?
We give away stuff. Who's winning the national championship, Ian?
This year, I predicted. Sadly, I want Boise State to win.
I do too.
I think Oregon's gonna win.
Ian's
But I picked Georgia to beat Oregon in the finals.
Ian picked Georgia, but thinks Oregon?
Yeah,
How does that work?
I don't know. It's like how in the NFL, I think that the Lions are gonna win the Super Bowl. No, I think that's what I know. But
I do like that you kind of want Boise State. Like, the chat doesn't know this, Bob, you don't know this, but Boise State was my second choice for colleges. I got into my first choice, so I Boise State, I visited there. I loved it. Everything about Boise State I loved. I walked around Boise, the people, it was very Minnesota-like, where everybody's so nice, and like you walk down the street and people wave and they say hi, and small town conversations. Like, I was going to Boise State, but I ended up staying close to home, and so Boise State always has a thing in my heart. That's where the J.H.I.E. loves comes from. The Ashton Genty love comes from. Love Boise State, but yeah, I don't know that they're winning this.
yeah, it's just like how I think that Detroit is gonna win the Super Bowl, but my gut's telling me it's gonna be Kansas City.
I get it. Okay, I get it.
Like, I think that Oregon's gonna win it, but my gut deep down is telling me Georgia.
I get it. Okay.
Georgia's gonna do it.
Okay, so he thinks Oregon should win it, but something in his gut is telling him that who should win it? Georgia.
Listen to your gut.
Yeah, he was saying you think the Lions are going to win it, but your gut says
despite the injuries, I think
the Chiefs are going to win.
Yeah, my gut deep down is telling me that the Chiefs can do it. I don't want. I just feel like they're going to do it again.
I think Ian has Notre Dame losing in the first round, don't you?
No. I've been beating Indiana 42-10.
Oh, he has Notre Dame beating Indiana 42-10 in the first round. So, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you, Ian. I think Georgia wins. I definitely watching them.
This is interesting. There's something that's really interesting to me about this, that just 4 years ago, Ian had 5 years ago, Ian had almost no interest in sports. And then at about 7.5, he became so knowledgeable about sports. It's almost ridiculous.
I gotta.
And you still think Cam Ward should have won the Heisman, right?
No.
I will be back in 2 minutes.
I never said anything.
You never said that.
I'm just saying, for some reason, I'm a Cam Ward believer.
Okay.
and I think that he's.
But you want him? You like him in the NFL?
I don't think he's gonna go to the Panthers.
No, he won't. Did Bob just disappear? Yeah, Ian's a big Cam Ward fan.
But I didn't mean that. I meant I think that the Panthers aren't going to draft a quarterback, even with some speculation. Bryce Young, he's not that bad.
No, he's really not. Canales is such a quarterback whisperer.
Kind of like KFC.
Gerald, I don't think it's going to be an issue. I really don't. I can move it, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. Oh, he said he had to take a 2-minute break. I didn't hear that at all. Oh, well. Check it out. Ward is the best college football quarterback, Jerry Bagshaw. You agree? Ian's a big Ward fan. Ian's a big Ward fan.
Probably that.
Oh, you never know.
Even Genty goes top 10.
No, I don't think Genty goes top 10. I wouldn't be shocked if Genty goes to the Cowboys.
Yeah, it's gonna be in my opinion, it's like an 80% chance that Genty goes to the Cowboys.
80% chance goes to the Cowboys?
80%. I was exaggerating, but who else is he gonna go to?
Ian, what are your thoughts on Texas?
Texas?
Yeah.
I mean, so I had Texas winning the first round by Clemson. Yeah,
he has them winning the first round over
Clemson. I was just going up with a random number 63-3.
Okay.
And then the next round, I don't know why the committee gave Arizona State a bye. I have whoever wins Texas, Clemson beating Arizona State. But I have Texas beating Arizona State.
Texas beating Arizona State.
And then losing to Oregon.
And losing to Oregon.
In the semis.
So he has Texas losing to Arizona in the semis.
No. I have Texas losing to Oregon.
Oh, losing to Oregon in the semis. Don't want to sleep on Scarborough. Sanders to Vegas is This feels like the most obvious thing that's going to happen. Sanders to Vegas.
I don't honestly know about Sanders, especially putting him.
I would not be shocked if it's Sanders to Vegas and Sanders to Vegas. Both coach and quarterback going to Vegas. That would not be. Jeremy Harder, right in there on it with me. Would not be shocking.
Yeah,
not be shocking at all.
They got to make some off-season moves. I can't see Shadur going in with his number one receiver being Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, 100%. It's 100% Cowboys move.
Yeah.
I like our chat. Our chat knows their stuff. Our chat is very, very awesome and fun. Oh, I love 4.5 minutes left, 3-point game. I'll update SFB right after the game. I like to stay up for it. Ian, you should probably think about going to bed. It's almost 10. You have school tomorrow.
Well, the good thing about today...
It's your last day of school. I get it.
Well, the good thing about having 3 tests today is that tomorrow's just going to be easy because it's not like after having a test in every class, it's not going to be like, all right, we're going to learn about something new and then restart 2 months later.
Yep. I'm with you. He had 3 tests. Ian had 3 tests today, so he's not too worried about tomorrow. It's day after test. Not going to be a tough day. Day before winter break.
Quentin Johnson just dropped it.
I don't think Crosby wants to leave Vegas at all, and I don't think Vegas wants to get rid of Crosby at all. I just don't see this.
You think Tyreek Hill's actually going to get traded?
No, probably not.
Yeah. What about Micah Parsons? They were talking about it on ESPN today.
I don't know if you're talking about his grade. All his grades are A's. He's a 6th grader.
No, not all my grades are A's.
I know that you feel you did terrible on that one test.
I have that one F.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have the extra credit challenge tomorrow, so I'll be just fine. Hope that works.
Where do you think T. Higgins goes, Ian?
T. Higgins goes after this season.
Do you think he stays with the Bengals? Do you think
his last year's contract?
Yep.
All right. Yeah.
Go a lot of places.
How old is he again?
I'm gonna guess about 28.
Oh yeah, he's getting up there. Oh no, kind of like.
Oh my gosh.
What? What?
He'll be 26.
Oh God.
Thought he was older than that.
This one fumbled. Oh my God, the Broncos got it.
Oh.
They called him down. Oh, they're calling him down. Oh, okay. It was like a 40-yard carry. Wow.
Someone in the chat said Higgins to Jacksonville, coached by Ben Johnson. That'd be pretty. I'm sure Ben Johnson goes somewhere.
Really?
I think the betting money should almost be on Ben Johnson going to the Bears.
Oh my
Higgins to New England.
Stop it, you Patriots fan.
I think it would be funny because Russ really doesn't want it to be on that jersey. But 2, they have so much money. They've got to spend it somewhere.
This is funny about the McCarthy Cowboys. Vikings fans were so mad when McCarthy left the Packers to the Cowboys because the Vikings fans and really Bears fans, I talked to Bears fans too. I'm guessing Lions fans, but I didn't talk to any at the time. But Vikings fans and Bears fans wanted McCarthy to stay at the Packers because we had no faith in Mike McCarthy as a coach. We did not want him to leave the Packers at all. But yeah, Ben Johnson to Chicago, I think is what I would call for that right now.
About the T. Higgins question, I don't know. I mean,
what happened? I thought I heard someone say Denver got the ball.
Yeah. There was a fumble, and then they called him down. It was like a third.
There was a fumble, and Denver called him down.
Oh,
they called him down.
They're going to score a touchdown.
Was that Vidal? That was Vidal. Oh, no, it's Haskins. Oh, my God. Of course it's Haskins. Damn it. I'm in a consolation bracket with Vidal going. My team is terrible in that league. No, she would never want to be on camera. She has no interest in that. She's on camera sometimes for her job. She's very, very high up at the state of Minnesota. She has to testify in Congress a lot. She used to be assistant director of the Minnesota Department of Revenue. She's at a Frost game tonight. The Frost are the Minnesota Women's Hockey League. We won the championship last year. But yeah,
that should have been the name of the show. When the missus is away, the fish will play.
Yeah. But no, she never wants to be on. She does not like being on camera.
Oh,
to be truthful, I don't love it either. But I know that it's just been part of my job for the last decade.
She is on the banner.
Let me see it. I want to see it. Oh, look at that thing. Oh, there's me. Ugh. There's me. Oh, yeah. You can see the corner of her right there. Corner of my wife right there.
Just enough that, people aren't going to say, wait.
Oh, yeah. She would not be happy to know that they can partially see her face. 100%. Haskins did earn that one, for sure.
So are we going to give some football stuff away, or?
I mean, we could. How's Ladd doing tonight? Feels like a really quiet night for Ladd. Like 3 or 4 catches, about 30, 40 yards.
Now I'm going up against Ladd McConkey. Like, I'm happy.
I know you are. Oh, 6 for 87. It's
Oh.
more than I thought.
Let's see. I need some catches here.
So what?
I need Quentin Johnson to get 25 more yards.
Not the right game script for it with 2.5 left.
Nope.
I think if the Chargers get the ball back, it is Neal City.
Yep. Well, it was worth a shot. Quentin Johnson had been playing well this year. He was a pleasant surprise.
One of these days, you're going to give that Josh Allen jersey away behind you.
I think I will someday.
One of these days, I'll give the Jefferson one away from behind me. It's not behind me right now, but
I think
in
so.
the movies.
What else could let's see. The top one is already the top mini helmet's already given away. That's going to Wolf.
Cortland Sutton has 5 for 50 right now. Chat, do you think T. Higgins outscores that? 10 fantasy points. Do you think T. Higgins outscores 10 fantasy points? To calm my son's nerve for starting T. Higgins.
Well, it wasn't that. It was I couldn't.
Yeah.
Sutton up.
Everybody says yes.
How many
Literally,
names do you need to add to that wheel?
There's 10 plus yeses in the chat that you made the right call.
You see that leaving for fast then?
How many names do you need to add to that wheel for everyone?
Shut up, retro
around?
coach. I'm just kidding. I love you, man.
Where's that wheel? Let's pull that wheel back up. All right. If your name is not on that wheel,
yeah, let us know if your name is not in the wheel.
and let us know if you're not here and your name is on the wheel.
Wait, how does that work, Bob? How does that work?
Just saying, they better do it. Because we'll move on. We'll skip over them if they're not here. Raise your hand if you're not here. I did that to my son. He raised his hand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So did I tell you I made Did I tell you I made gingerbread houses tonight? Did I tell you that at all?
About what?
My kids made gingerbread houses tonight.
Nice. Our family doesn't really. We don't really make gingerbread houses that much. I don't really know why.
I do know why. I know why.
Why?
They are messy.
That's
And then it's up to us parents to clean it up. My son ate the roof before we actually got it on his house. So he's got he called it a convertible.
Yeah.
But it was about 2 hours of nonstop stickiness.
Yeah, we don't really build gingerbread houses.
No, we really don't.
Yeah.
We really don't. Bob, did you notice that I switched places with my son?
I didn't even notice that.
Did anyone notice?
I thought I was still talking to you.
It's crazy. I know, right?
I noticed that he had some smarter answers, but I just didn't notice.
Did he talk wrestling?
No.
No, we talked gingerbread houses.
Ah, gotcha.
Because Callan ate the roof before I was able to help him get it on the thing. And he said, it's just like a convertible.
Yeah, that makes sense. sense. Was there anyone that needed added to this wheel?
I mean, I guess that's something you would have to find in the chat, right?
Chat, did you say anyone needed to be added to the wheel?
This game? I mean, did you remove people that won already? Did you remove the 4 people that won koozies? So you might want to put JB,
I did.
Wilson, Charlene, and Retro Bowl back on.
JB, Charlene, Retro, and who is the 4th?
Wilson.
Gotcha.
And then we got looks like Gerald Q. Brad Duff just showed up, maybe.
Brad was on here.
Yeah, he is.
I thought I saw Gerald.
Did you remove Anne after she won that Funko?
Oh, no, Gerald. Don't have Gerald.
I saw John Bosch.
Anne is on there. Jason Sargent. Oop. Let's not make you Gerald Jason.
Scampers has been here.
Yep.
Jack.
All right.
You got Jack? He's not here.
Zach Reeker. The Pokemon.
I'm not on the wheel. Jason, you got him. Zach Kerr, you got him.
Oh, it's a K.
Bob loves giving stuff away.
We do.
We do because
all right.
You guys give stuff away.
So
you guys do so much. We want to give it back as much as we can.
That's the whole point. This is a community. We're partners in all of this. So I think the deal is I spin the wheel, we get a winner, but the winner needs to be in the chat. So they need to reply so that we know that they're still here. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, they can have a Ricky Jackson pylon. Or we open up one that's wrapped. They can choose. They have a known commodity.
Yeah.
Versus completely unknown.
Same.
Or they can have a random box if they want. I guess. I don't know. Some of them might have coal in them.
It could be anything.
I just came up with another idea.
Even a Ricky Jackson.
I just came up with another idea.
The other idea.
Day, we're gonna put like 6 boxes together, and 3 of them are gonna have coal, and 3 of them are gonna have jerseys.
I love it. So Sour Patch Kids makes. Well, I'll talk about it later. All right, so we're gonna spin the wheel. The person has the choice between a Ricky Jackson pylon or a wrapped pylon.
I'm tuning in for that. I want the piece of paper that says decor.
I would actually want that too. Okay. Should I spin it?
Yeah, but this is like one of those official ones, so we need a little bit of music to go with it.
Music?
Yep.
And also, they have to reply in the chat or we go to the next person.
Yes. I thought I did play. There we go.
This makes me so happy.
Hey.
I don't have the pylon. We're sending you things from 2 different places.
Well, the good news is that bubble mailer just got a little bigger.
Well, I mean, what do you want me to
I'm gonna send it.
this to you and then?
Yeah, why don't you do that? That's gonna be a little easier than me sending a pylon to you.
This is amazing. Oh my lord!
You can just mail it to Ann.
I'll just mail it to Ann. I'll
Yep.
mail you, Ann.
All right. So
I love it.
it is the same. I mean, Ricky
I
Jackson.
think my favorite part
is
is not just that Ann won 2 things in the same night, and it's just fun entertainment. Ann's here all the time. I love when people who are here all the time win stuff.
Ricky
that's
Jackson's the saint too.
By the way, when I laid back, I hit my head on the corner here. That was not fun.
I mean, New Orleans Saint Hall of Famer Ricky Jackson.
New Orleans. Oh, that is a tough one for Ann because that is a New Orleans Saints Hall of Famer. So she's got to decide. Do I want New Orleans Saints Hall of Famer Ricky Jackson signed pylon, or do I want to take the boat, or what could be a boat? What do you say?
What's it say?
Thank you. Love you, buddy. Brush your teeth. Oh, come back up. Get your retainer.
This is like I think she's really pondering over this. The boat is an unknown commodity. It failed last night for somebody.
I'm gonna mute. I'll be right.
You never know. It's gonna be that one. This one. An unopened box. You probably made the right choice there, Ann. That's a good choice. Ricky Jackson one is really nice. His autograph is very, very good. We will get that out to you.
What did we decide?
She took the known commodity, and it's the right choice, especially being a Saints fan. Ricky Jackson is a legend there.
People want to know what's in the box.
What's in the box?
But also, I think we have to leave it wrapped for the next time.
We're gonna leave it wrapped and we're gonna spin the wheel. Aren't we?
What are we doing?
Aren't we spinning the wheel? I mean, I got up and I put the box on my lap.
I say you got to play some music.
I mean, I could grab a random jersey box and they could say,
"Oh, I ran a video store for many years. I've seen 7."
What's in the box?
You don't have to have ran a video store to have seen 7, though. But
no,
I think most people have seen 7.
I had nightmares about that, and they would.
Here we.
Oh, I gotta find the music again. Hold on, I'm looking. We need someone to straighten this out. Scampers.
Scampers did say spin again. He doesn't like winning things. I believe that's what I saw in there.
Actually, he writes that in every donation too.
I think he said that. I think he said, "I do not want anything. Please keep it for yourself, Scott." Is what I. Oh, here it is. In typical cat fashion, he just wants the box. So Bob, let's just Let's send him the box. We don't need to send him anything else.
I'll get him a bigger box. I'll get a cat tunnel box for him. So let's see. We'll, I guess we'll open it up.
We don't have to.
Send it to him unopened?
No. There's no point in that. We need to show the audience.
Well,
What we do is we show the audience, we keep the pylon, and we send him the box.
Yeah.
Here's the part where Ann Dunn gets really frustrated that she picked the wrong one.
Okay, this is series 17, so this is a different series than last night's.
Okay, series 17. Can you text me? Text me who
I
it
could,
is
yeah.
before you announce it.
Do I want to?
Oh, you did text me already tonight.
What did I text you tonight? Maybe the link
No,
when we were both in here making.
No. You texted me something for the Minnesota Live event.
Oh yes.
My text to Amanda was not delivered. It says.
Oh.
I was wondering what she Cooterdoodle Amanda normally replies really quick, so I was a little weird. I was like that's weird, but yeah, did not get delivered, so that explains it.
I mean, they're very difficult to figure out. Yeah. Oh.
All right, text me who it is.
Why am I going to do that?
Wait,
why?
Charlene, you're a Bronco fan? I did not know that.
All right, so I don't understand why I'm telling you before everyone else.
Well, I wanna know who it is.
SFB's back's got fish, trapped in with fish. SFB's back's got fish, bowl trapped with fish. You know it could be you swimming in the fish bowl. Could be you in that live draft with charity as a goal. SFB's back's got fish, trapped in with fish. SFB's back's got fish, bowl trapped with fish.
Was that so I could bait and switch it and I just didn't move?
I
don't know. It's got a nice inscription on it. It says Monsters of the Midway.
Okay. If it says Monsters of the Midway, that means it's a Bears player.
Wasn't Midway a video game?
No, Midway is Bears. Monsters of the Midway is Bears. Chat, back me up. Monsters of the Midway is Bears. Yeah.
Jack Sanborn.
Jack Sanborn, number 57. So I'm going to guess linebacker.
I think the Monsters of the Midway were linebackers.
Well, Monsters of the Midway is Bears.
Like the defense, right?
Maybe.
It was the defense.
I personally just associate it with Bears, but
it's a good one.
Yes, linebacker Jack Sanborn, linebacker Bears,
Camper.
Monsters of the Midway. All right,
just the box though.
Pylon. I do really like these pylons.
Well, that's
the
good.
Pylons did really well at the SFB live events. I I enjoy the pylons.
Well, that's good because
In Minnesota, we had a Chris Carter pylon that said that he signed it. All I do is catch touchdowns, Chris Carter. And to me, you almost can't get better as a pylon than a Chris Carter pylon that says all I do is catch touchdowns. Chad, can you back me up on that? That might be the pylon of pylons, but
what if I were to say I could get another one?
if you could get another Chris Carter pylon that's especially one that has the, I'm not sure he signed them all this way, but the fact that pylon said all I do is catch touchdowns, Chris Carter signed. When I saw that, I was like, I want to keep this. We gave it away at the SFB Live event. I did not get it, but as a Viking fan, I'm like, damn, that is an awesome pylon to win.
You know what?
Yeah.
I just got one.
I'm sorry, what?
I just got one, and the proceeds of the sale of the one I just got goes to charity.
Well, wait. The proceeds of the sale of the one you just got goes to charity, and then we're gonna get like auction off, give it away, etc. for charity. That's a lot of charity. That's awesome.
Yes, it is. I mean, that's double down. That's double down on the charity. I mean, I can't make this up. I honestly cannot make this up.
A Jonathan Taylor side pylon that said almost, or all I do is catch TDs. Oh, yeah, man. I wonder if he signed all the pylons that way. That's awesome. But yeah, a Jonathan Taylor signed almost, or sorry, I dropped it, or something pylon would be, incredible.
Yep.
Oh,
That, I mean, it was in the charity section.
oh, damn. That's awesome. That's pretty awesome. Well, I'm glad Ann won. I'm glad Scampers won. They are consistently in the chat. I feel like if you're in the chat a lot, you win stuff. That's just the way it works. I mean, it's a numbers game.
Yeah,
a numbers
it
game
is.
like Justin Herbert winning the game tonight.
Wow. I mean, how did he have a good game personally, like fantasy wise?
I mean, yeah, 284 and 2. He had 28 rushing. So, I mean, it's pretty dang good.
Not bad. Oh,
Who is the Bronx?
is
Oh
Ian
my
still in
gosh.
the room with you?
What was that?
Is Ian still in the room with you?
No, so it is 10 p.m. It's now 10:27 p.m.
Yeah.
Mom got home from the game,
Oh,
so he ran to the bedroom real quick to pretend like he was sleeping for a while.
gotcha.
He's got one day of school left. It's whatever. He's a straight A student. I'm not too worried about him. Staying
I
up
get
a
it.
little late before the
I get it.
last day of school before break.
Because I came across what's his name? The point guard in Minnesota.
Conley?
No.
Mike Conley is our point guard.
Well, the one the superstar guard.
Anthony Edwards. He's our 2 guard, but yeah.
I came across Anthony Edwards Funko.
Edwards is a star. That guy's awesome. Closest thing to MJ since Kobe, probably. Just very similar styles.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how you feel about that.
Just their style of play. Adkins, are you a Timberwolves fan? Because I feel like you have to be a Timberwolves fan to say Dillingham. I have high hopes. I have high hopes that he can replace Conley because Conley's in his 30s now and he's getting up there.
Ooh. I really missed out on grabbing the Grinch Funkos for the giveaways this month.
My kids would have loved those. We have gone to the Grinch play at the Children's Museum here in Minnesota both of my kids' entire lives. Every year, the weekend after Thanksgiving. It's kind of a tradition. Big Grinch fans in this household.
My son wears Grinch year-round. He loves his Grinch outfits.
Very, very cool.
Are you reading the chat? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I'm reading the chat. I saw this and I'm like, well, Scampers won that pylon fair and square, so you're gonna have to talk to him. And then I was reading this one.
I mean, Scampers. I mean, we could leave it up for grabs, but I don't know if anyone is gonna. Well, maybe we get someone from Chicago that wants to jump on that, and then Scampers gets the next roll.
I missed my my son Ian in 5th grade. They have like a bring your parent to school, like what do they do for a living day? And I missed it last year. And I think that would have been hella fun to be like, I'm a fantasy football analyst. Because all of his friends are such fantasy football fanatics. And so now I got to wait 4 more years to go to my youngest Malcolm's to go to school for that. But volunteering in the schools, it's very thankless, but it's enjoyable. So I resonate with this, Charlene. I help out the parent-teacher associations with my schools, and I volunteer quite a bit, and it's worthy. It's worthy. It warms your heart. Bargatze had a special tonight, a Christmas special that a Nashville Christmas special that I partially recorded. I hope it's available on demand, but man, I've seen him live. I love him. He's awesome. Wow. I didn't realize Mike Conley was 37.
Oh,
that is crazy.
And if I do recall correctly, he's from BC. Boston
I live
College.
in Chicago. It snowed today. Like, it's been snowing for days on end here in Minnesota. I didn't realize, you're going to get a bunch more because it's been snowing for 4 days straight here in Minnesota. Yeah. Usually it hits west to east, so you'll probably see a couple more days of this, Chicago.
It was cold this morning here, but then it warmed up.
Yeah, there's my wife is outside shoveling right now, which is weird because I snowblowed just a few hours ago, but
that's impressive.
Yeah. If there's a little bit of a layer on there, she probably wants to get it off so that when the cars back out on it, you don't want it to compress on the driveway because it'll create ice and stay there for a long time. So,
I was more like the fact that she was out, came in, and then went back out.
She didn't come in.
Oh. Okay. So she's working her way in.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
That's how I would do it too.
Yeah, that makes 100, because if my wife walks through the door, she is not turning back around.
Yeah. My wife would. My wife's kind of a badass. She gets shit done. That's what she does.
I get you. I think that's all we got for tonight, right? I don't see anyone else wanting to win anything. Yeah. This one says, no, we're done. We don't want anything else.
This is awesome, Charlene. This is very, very awesome that you're able to do this. It I feel like it means more than you probably can even imagine it means to those kids. So I'm glad you do. That's very cool.
I had to go for the school concert yesterday. And because of the age difference, I had a 9 o'clock and an 11 o'clock. So I was there from 9 to 12. But a couple of the fathers either knew about Fantasy Cares or recognized me. And
Nice.
we sat and chatted fantasy for an hour in between the two concerts. And they're all like, we meant to sign up for the fishbowl and we forgot. And I'm like, and
I
then
swear.
my buddy who was in the fishbowl, and he was with us, and he finished 386 or something like that. He said it's the most fun tournament he's ever played in, and it's for nothing, no personal gain except for giving to charity.
Yep.
And it's like he's like trying to explain them, like you can't explain it. People just have to experience it.
Yep. Absolutely. Floor killer, Josh Johnson, quarterback, I believe, for the Ravens now. Lots of NFL teams. You're going to go see him in June. That's really cool. You're going to go see journeyman quarterback Josh Johnson. I assume that's who you're talking about. I can't imagine there's another Josh Johnson.
Brad, you joke, but every time I go to Disney, I get stopped. And the people that find me at Disney get in.
I told this on Wednesday night, but I definitely get stopped or talked to 3 to 5 times a year. The one just was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I was getting a couple brand new whiskeys, and the guy at the liquor store knew Fishbowl, knew of me, knew of my radio show, etc. My favorite story, and I probably told this on here before, on the YouTube channel, but I don't know if the people in the chat know. So I'm at a sandwich shop that was like a Jimmy John's or like a Jersey Mike's or like that kind of sandwich shop in downtown Minneapolis. And I'm wearing, this is about 3, 4, 5 years ago, I'm wearing my SFB Super Mario shirt. And the woman in front of me like turns and sees my shirt and she's like, oh, my son knows about that. My son talks about that. And she goes to take a picture and she turns the camera down, cutting off my head, and takes a picture of the shirt without me in it, just the shirt, so that she can send it and show to her son that she
saw someone with the same shirt.
With the Scott Fishbowl shirt on without me in it. I didn't tell her, hey, I kind of know the guy that's name is on the shirt. But
I know
it was a fun moment that that she took a picture of the shirt and sent it to her son without my head in it. Oh.
I like that shirt. Yeah, I made it.
Oh, it was good. It was good.
That's always good.
What's the next fundraiser for SFB? I think we have 2 coming up, at least 2, right? 3, 2, 3.
I mean, it sounds like we might have like 3 coming
Might
in the
have
next
more, yeah.
couple weeks.
So we're gonna have a one and done golf contest coming up. It's golf related. You pick a golfer each week, I believe, for each tournament. It's,
Same thing as your NFL one and done.
yeah,
You can pick the golfer one time throughout the whole year. You know, where their money, it's either their money or their place that they finish is your score, and
yep,
you know, save the good ones for the majors.
yep. That first one will kick off January 9th. We'll start filling that soon.
Sony Open, yep.
We're gonna have the SFPL 10th year of the Scotfish Playoff League is coming up. We'll start filling that soon. And then third, we're gonna have the Champion Causes fundraiser, which is, it'll have a donation link to, hey, donate to the charity of a player that helped you win the championship. So, if it's, I don't know. It's Jamar Chase.
I honestly,
Justin Jefferson's charity, like Tickets for Kids, I believe is his.
I ran my idea by you the other day. I wonder if the chat likes it too. If some of the analysts that helped them had their charities in there.
I think we do that as a separate one. I talked to Michael. I think we do that as a separate one. But yeah, we have a few coming up. Just haven't announced them yet.
We definitely do. We are going to have some golf balls available.
Yes.
I have been working on those. I think most of the people have seen them though, right? Maybe. I don't know.
The game is over. I need to update SFB. We do have 1,000 people watching, but we should probably call it, right?
Yeah. I mean, we definitely can call it.
Definitely appreciate everybody for watching. Hopefully you won something. I'm guessing if your name is Ann, you won multiple things.
Yeah, Ann won twice? Scampers won earlier this week too. So I can't recall what it was.
Scampers and Dame, I think Scampers won money for a local animal shelter twice this week, or within the last week or something.
Yes, that is exactly what it was.
Yep.
Yep.
But Ann's got this little guy coming her way. And she's also got a pylon. So cool. Very cool. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I think we're going to call it a night. That's the golf balls. Bob, you want to play us out, or do you want me to find it?
I got it. Let's see. Right. What are we gonna play on the way out? Let's go for. I can't get to it. There it is.
You'll find something.